Welcome back to Shiboyugi, or playing death games to put food on the table. That's the English title, isn't it? So we have left off season 1, right, on a very interesting note, and then a movie came out. I say movie because I don't know if it's officially classified as a movie. I think it's whatever you want to classify it as. It's basically a movie-length episode. I think it's going to be, if I were guessing, man, I would guess that it's probably going to be one arc here in this movie-length episode here. So I'm excited for this. I'm gonna guess that it's going to be one death game that we get to see here on full display, which is, I think, a pretty cool way to do it because the arcs here are so well defined. I think it's going to work well for this. And also, I am pretty sure this is just a direct continuation, right? It's a fully canon continuation of the story. Apart from that, I know nothing about it. You guys have been asking for this, so I'm excited to see what this is all about. So yeah, without further ado, let's go into Shiboyugi movie. Yeah, movie. It was pretty long. It's an hour and a half long. So it really is movie level. Or movie length. Oh yeah, it is Studio Dean. I wonder where this is going to be happening in the timeline. Because the timeline was was jumping back and forth all the time during the show. She has the other eye. Are we doing the trolley problem? Looks like it. I beat my 40th game. Damn. Oh, that's cool. Hmm. She's feeling lost. That makes sense. Right. Like, it's messing her more and more and more with her head. It's messing her up. All of those games. Makes sense. We've been seeing that in the series as well. Like, seeing so many people die in front of your eyes and you being oftentimes directly responsible for it as well. Oh. Hello? Airi. Ooh. They couldn't reattach them? Damn. Hmm. That's a really interesting concept of the really interesting aspect of the show that I don't think they went into much yet. The audience and the showmanship and stuff and the betting. Damn. Ah. The infamous one. That also does make sense, right? Because Candlewoods only happened was only possible because you had like a big split between newbies and veterans, right? So if a lot of new people join kind of like at once, that is a perfect ground to create or recreate a game like Candlewoods again, right? Which would be a similar setting. You need a lot of new people to recreate it, for something like that to happen again. Hmm. So a V-list. Lose, love, loan. Okay, a lot of characters. Because they're going to be important in the upcoming game. Perhaps the 41st game. If we're not going to be doing any time shenanigans. Cloudy Beach. So initially I didn't know where the story is gonna go with this kind of concept because the concept is pretty open, you know, to do whatever you want to do with it, just beat 99 games, right? But I do find it really interesting now that we're getting to see that basically the entire concept seems like it's going to be her getting more and more and more, progressively more fucked up because of everything that she's going through and getting more and more and more depressed because of it and just emotionally distraught over everything that's happening, and like obviously it affecting her a lot. And I feel like by the closer she gets to those 99 games, the more she's going to be just in a completely horrible mental state. So I think it's just a really interesting direction for the story to go in. I'm very curious to see how it's going to end up, what it's going to end up being like. It seems like that's going to be the main plot progression. Oh, she has a swimsuit on. I guess we're in a game. It's also not her bed, so we must be in a game. Also, did it say 44 Cloudy Beach? Okay. I'm pretty sure it did. Ooh. Hmm. Well, I have a bad feeling. Oh. Oh god. Oh, I have a bad feeling she's not making it out of this, is she? Air is not surviving this. Oh. Jesus. Okay. Interesting that she gets to have a dress on. "43. Whoa. Okay. She's been a long time player, even though she hasn't played as much as a lot of the other ones. Okay. Whoa! Oh! Ooh, the 30 wall. 33rd, okay. Also, when you frame these games in the with the assumption that obviously it's all watched by people and it's done for entertainment of people watching this, right? Then it makes a lot more sense why they're wearing all the outfits that they are. Like we saw the bunny girl outfits, we saw the maid outfits, we see these outfits. It makes a lot of sense once you conceptualize, once you put it in the perspective of this is all being done for the sake of entertainment of the people watching this and betting on this and stuff, right? So it needs to be as entertaining as possible, and that includes the costumes as well, right? Being as appealing, if you will, right? So it makes sense why they put them in these kinds of outfits. It's all for the show. Oh, what a transition. The mountain almost looks like it's 3D rendered. Who would have thunk? So where do we need to go? Damn. What else could it be? It could be like some kind of thing where they need to find something or achieve some kind of objective, and then it's going to end and they're going to come in and pick them up. In the rain especially, it's going to be all slippery. Yeah, I'm not climbing down there.
収穫はあったんですか？何もないというのが収穫でしょうか。絶海の孤島。私たち以外には誰もいないようです。三葉さんは何か分かったことがありましたか？お布団ふかふかで気持ちよかったです。そうですか。これ何個でもいけますわ。食べた分、後で返してもらうからな。
Hmm. I really like how they utilize silence in the show. There's so much of it in it, but it's really nice. Makes it a lot more atmospheric. Where are we going with this? Yeah, there could be some kind of like treasure or something hidden that they need to find. Or like a button that they need to find somewhere on the island.
知り合いなんですよね。まあ、何度かゲームで一緒になって。分かったと思うけど、ガチガチの頭脳派。多分、戦闘は苦手なんじゃないかな。もう50回目だとは思わなかったけど。
Yeah, that's crazy.
それほど優秀なプレイヤーではないと。あ、いや、そういうわけじゃなくて。すごいよ。すごいプレイヤーだよ、SA さん。これ、何の話してたっけ？ごめん。最近考え事すると頭ぼーっとしちゃって。今日は早く寝るよ。おやすみ。
Man, she's struggling.
おやすみなさい。
She is struggling.
何かがずれていた。ゲームはとっくに始まっているというのに、思考にずっと霧がかかっているようだった。どうしてこんな状況で出歩いているのか。私は歩いた。歩き続けた。私は歩いた。
I see what they're doing.
ただ私は歩いた殺し続けて殺し続け殺しあれ殺しこれ殺し
Dude, that's a really wait, let me wait.
ないでしょ
Okay. That's a oh, that's a really cool way to showcase that. So it seems like obviously she is distracting herself from everything that she's done by just walking and walking and walking. That's why she said, "Why was I out there?" Right? Even though we're already in this game, it doesn't feel like I'm locked into the game yet. Why was I even walking outside out there? Right? And it seems like she's just walking and walking and walking to distract herself from everything that she's done. Right? So that she's always doing something. And we see how that is a distraction to her here as well. She's keeps trying to speak over her other voice that says, you know, you are killing and stuff like that. She's trying to speak over it by saying that she's walking to, you know, to show that she's trying to distract herself. But now it's becoming harder and harder and harder to drown out the voice that's saying, oh, you're killing people, right? As opposed to you're just walking. So it's becoming, that other voice is becoming louder and louder, right? And it's becoming the prominent one. So she can no longer drown it out but simply by walking, right? A really cool way to show that.
何かがずれていた。今は44回目のゲームで S さんやマグマさん、アイリたちが一緒で、今日
Ooh.
は2日目で、なのにどうして癒しが見間違うわけがない。殺人鬼のバラし方だった。我が師匠である博士を葬った。私がその命を終わらせた。殺人鬼の。私は右目を打ち抜き。
She's disassociating, isn't she? She's trying to disassociate.
ここにどうしてこれがここにあるんだ。
I think she's trying to disassociate from the events. That's why we're seeing it in third person as well, right?
バラバラでしたね。明らかに他殺だ。問題はどこの誰がやったかだ。二つの可能性がある。一つはこの島に私たち以外に。
I think she did it to distract herself.
そんなのがいたらとっくに出くわしてると思うな。昨日散々
Because simply walking doesn't distract her anymore.
二 私たちの中に殺人鬼がいる。逃げ場のない絶海のことを一夜明けて見つかるバラバラ死体。サスペンスのお手本みたいな舞台設定だ。殺人鬼役の勝利条件は何だろうね。食料はおよそ7日分。よく言われてる平均生還率で考えたら2人か3人。あんな風にばらせば勝利ってとこだろう。善良な村人役はそいつを吊るし上げて殺しちゃえばいいと。投票でもしますか？
情報が少なすぎるだろう。役職が2つだけとも限らない。
じゃあどうしましょうね。はい、占い師の方。役じゃなかったらどうするんですか？あ？殺人鬼！ゲームとか関係ない。本当の殺人鬼が紛れてたら。
Yeah, I think simply walking away isn't doing it, isn't keeping your mind away from it, so this is what starts happening. If I'm reading the situation right, I could be wrong. おし。
もう一度エッセイさんのコテージに戻りませんか？探索あんまり細かくやれなかったですし。そうするかい？入り、どうして？暦、これでわからなくなったね。三つ葉、上さんが
Bro, she is completely losing it.
ませんか？どうすればあがま悪いが私はここから別行動にする。少女、沈黙のまま。勇気。
Bro.
何かが連れていく。椅子をバーンって蹴飛ばしたことは？八つ当たりってことですか？すっきりした？その時は。そういうことだよ。
Did she swim to the bottom of the cliff?
ゆうきさんじゃないですか。
Uh-oh.
どうしたんですか？遊びたくなってきたのか？
おー。
エッセイさんの家の前いましたよね。
Hot.
あれやっちゃう前だったんですか？いいですよ、正直に言ってもらえれば。私他の人に言うつもりもないんでね。ユウキさんが殺人鬼役の方が好都合ですし。
どういう意味？
私ユウキさんのことずっと前から知ってたんです。私ミシロさんの弟子だったんですよ。
Oh, interesting. That's why it's easier for her if she's a homicidal maniac. It's easier to kill her.
私期待してたんですよ。正直ミシロさんのことはよくわからなかったし、慕っていた子たちのあの生き生きとした目がどうも苦手でしたが、でも私も空っぽでしたし、彼女があなたに殺された後もいつか出会えたら私も何か変われるのかなって。これか。あの暴れっぷりなら特別な武器とか渡されてるんですよね。夜また来てくださいよ。お願いですから。それで少しでも私を満たしてください。
Damn. So she's using her to vent out her frustration by blackmailing her, basically. Of like, I'm not gonna tell anyone, just come back here
変なル
tonight.
ールは一個もない。気色悪いやつは殺してもいい。見ればわかるよ。バレバレだもの。私と同じ。この世界は
Oh.
居心地いいんでしょ？三葉さんのところ行かないの？
どうして？
望んでるんだから早く楽にしてあげればいいのに。見られた口封じも必要なんでしょ？
私は犯人役じゃない。行く理由がない。
エッセイさんのところにはどうして行ったの？
それは
どうしかったんでしょう？自分より6回分もゴールに近いプレイヤー。
違う。私はエッセイさん尊敬してる。
ゲームの中では好きにやっていいの。ムカついたんでしょ？調子に乗んなよって思ったんでしょ？イかれたこの世界で生きていくんでしょ？イかれた世界で生まれて、イかれた世界で育っていく。その感情。それがどんな名前なのか教えてあげようか。愛って言うんだよ。
That's the last thing I was expecting her to say.
晴れた日だった。心地よい風が吹いていて。
It's actual, you can see actual blood, not the fluff thingy.
痛みを理解できる。立派な人間なんだから。
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
気づいたんだ。これのことだ。
A wristband.
本当にあと一人なのかね。生き残れよ。
Don't do it.
マグマさん、勇気です。聞きたいことがあります。突然すみません。折り入ってお願いがありまして。ボディチェックをさせてほしいんです。プレイヤーの腕にある装置が埋められていると分かったんです。発信機やスタンガンのように電流を流すものだと思います。鉄星さんと三葉さんのようなベテランがやられたのは、おそらくこれが理由。この装置の有無で犯人役かどうか見分けられるはずです。調べさせてもらえませんか？嫌だ。大丈夫ですよ。私丸腰ですから。嘘だ。嘘じゃないですよ。なんでしたらここで脱ぎましょうか。ちょっと恥ずかしいですけど。来るな。来るな。大丈夫ですって。私。来るな！わかりました。最後に一つ質問をさせてください。キャラというプレイヤーに覚えはありませんか？
Ooh. That's the one in the previous season, right?
前も分かってくれないんだな。知ってたらなんだって言うんだよ。弟子だったからなんだ。師匠みたく暴れ出すって言いたいのか。どいつもこいつも。私があの家でどんな扱いをされてたかも知らないで。どいつもこいつも。
Well, well, I shouldn't have said that. What's Yuki up to? Huh? Was that a pitfall?
ハグマさんいませんね。その右腕。私の腕にも埋め込まれてました。おそらくこれが村人側の証ですよね。殺人鬼役はこれを使って。ユウキさんはどうして気づいたんですか？私が。私が。1日目。
Also, I don't know if I'm misreading the entire arm situation with her. You know how everyone was removing those trackers or whatever they were within their arms? To me, it looked like with Yuki, what happened is she cut herself because of like everything that she was feeling. It wasn't necessarily to remove the thing within her arm. I think that scene of her where we saw, what was the name of the girl? But basically the one who was talking about like love and all those things right earlier, and then we saw the hand bleeding. That felt more so just a a scene that we saw that was supposed to represent Yuki hurting herself, right? Because of everything that she was feeling. I don't know if she actually removed the thing within her arm or not, but yeah, it felt like it wasn't done because of that. It was done purely for the sake of her hurting herself, right? To get rid of the thoughts and stuff.
エッセイさんの
I might be misreading it though.
家の前まで行って、それで
We don't really get much of an explanation on stuff here. It's very ambiguous.
記憶がない。目が覚めたら、すでに殺されていて。2日目は夕方、市場にあったエッセイさんのところに行ったことを目撃されて、見しろの見しろが、あれ、それであの女が私の腕をえぐって、 口封じに三つ葉を私が右腕のこれ何が入ってたの？私わかんないんだよ。SS さんを殺したのは嫉妬したから。私どうしてどうして。ユウキさんが殺人鬼にはなれないです。
I think are they trying to like
2日目の夜、ずっと桟
to
橋を見ていたんです。
to do the unreliable narrator stuff where we don't really see what's happening? I think they're trying to fake us out.
私のコテージの前を通りますよね。でもユウキさんどころか、誰一人前を通った人はいなかったんですよ。海に一度潜って裏から回ったんだよ。欺く手段なんていくらでもある。目を離した隙に通ったのかもしれない。そんなことで私。ユウキさん。
Did she kill them?
私のコテージに来てください。
Is Airi the maniac?
朝まで一緒にいて確かめましょう。
No, I don't think so. Because she seems very sure. I think they are doing like an unreliable narrator stuff where we get presented with everything and we are made to think that Yuki is the one who's going on a rampage, but it's actually not her. Because even she thinks that she is, right? That she's blacking out and just... I don't know, we'll see.
なんていう鳥なんでしょうか。この声。おお。なんだろうね。晴れましたね。太陽も出てないのに不思議な言い方をするんだね。お日様が出てなくても星は燃えてますから。そうだね。はい。
I guess so.
広げた星
サソリ。
大きい鳥みたいな。アヒル座って言うんですよ。
She did it. She made it through the night. And I'm guessing somebody died.
大丈夫ですよ。
I guess Iris also not it.
すいません。皆さんのところに行きましょう。
Now the question is, did somebody die during this night? If nobody died... Well... We actually were thrown for a loop.
記憶じゃなかったのかい？でも、これで3人目ですよね。ゲームはこれで終わり。断定は危険です。姿を消したマグマさんのこともあるし、外部判説も捨てきれません。それじゃあ、ここからはできるだけ固まっておいた方がいい。4人とも装置が埋め込まれていたわけだし、この中に殺人鬼役がいないのはほぼ確定。であれば、どこかのコテージに集まって守りを固めよう。なんだ、急に元気になって。そうしましょう。
Nice to see that she calmed down, right? Because she was really on the edge of just having a full breakdown there. This helped her out a lot, right? Because she kind of like convinced herself that she was a homicidal maniac, right? Three. Oh, okay, 4.
変わりますよ。珍しいね。今日はね、
And Maguma, is that her name? That's the muscle lady, right?
初めて見ました。
Because I think she's the only one that's missing who hasn't
誰
died.
だったんだろうね。あの不良娘も帰ってきやしない。死んだ奴らのおかげで食料はまだまだ残ってるけどね。
Well, yeah, I guess so. I wonder if only one side can win. It's either the homicidal maniac kills everyone and wins, or they find the homicidal maniac and kill them and win.
マクシならよく知ってるよ。
Sorry about that.
なんて言ってました？私のこと。バカ弟子。怠け者、大うつけ。生まれつきのセンスだけでやってる。一瞬だけ活躍してすぐ消えるタイプの。
One impactful moment before vanishing.
やっぱり気になるもんかい？
God, the vibes have really come back up. It's really nice to see. They're a lot nicer. She really spiraled down.
なんでエッセイさんが？なんでって同門だからじゃないのかい？あいつお前の姉弟子だろ？
Oh.
そうだよ。初耳かい？私以外に弟子いたんですね。そりゃお前だけ特別ってことはないだろう。95回の大ベテランだぞ。おはようございます。あ、皮肉ですね。師匠と同じ死に方をするなんて。何のことだい？ほら、エッセイさん、バラバラにされて死んでたじゃないですか。師匠もああいう風に死んでしまったわけですから、同じだねって。あいつが死んだ？何の話だ？
確認するが、お前の師匠、博士の話をしてるんだよな。
はい。
生きてるよ、あいつは。
Oh,
先週も一緒に飲んだばかりだ。
what?
ゲームが終わったら会いに行くかい？連絡先
バ
は。
ラバラにされたんですよ。キャラっていう殺人鬼に。
私も詳しくは知らないんだ。ただ、現に生きていた。
What's happening here?
ちょっと待ってください。師匠はエッセイさんたちみたいにバラバラにされていたんです。
Are there like multiple Hakushis or something?
心臓も
Is that why she had multiple students and she never knew about it?
何も
Yuki never knew about it?
全部引きずり出されて。でもそれでも生きていた。
Whoa, 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 whoa! 50?
ただいま。
0 out of 5. Are we moving to essays POV? Because that's gonna game
博士
50.
というプレイヤーは最高の教材だった。私は彼女を真似た。すべてを真似た。彼女が歩んできた道を、その足跡をたどるたびに、そのどれもが愛おしく思えた。師匠の目標だった99回まであと50回。折り返し目前のそんな大事なゲームで、開催に先んじてゲームのルールを伝えられた。絶海の孤島を舞台に、夜
Oh,
な夜な現れる殺人鬼。
she knew about it.
その殺人鬼役が私だった。期間は1週間。
She faked her own
ク
death.
リア条件は3人以上のプレイヤー
So one more because her death didn't count. One more and she wins. Her own death didn't count. 'Cause she
達成
faked
でき
it.
なかった時は、運営の手によって私は始末される。
I see.
初日は捨てた。私の死を強く印象づけ、後に装置を抜き取るために肉体はバラバラにした。
Oh,
トラウマだったのか、あの幽霊みたいな妹弟子が誰よりも心揺れていたのが痛快だった。
ghost like fellow student.
2日目、
Yuki.
早々にマグマは装置を摘出していた。時点で三つ葉を選んだが、彼女も発信機に気づいていた。一度ばらした体では、とても力で勝つことはできず。けれど、どうして私の顔を、私がエッセイだと気づくと、ひどく落胆して。疲れました。自ら命を絶った。
Whoa.
3日目。まだ誰も殺すことができていない。4日目。計画を変更した。5日目。あとは時が来るのを待つだけだった。6日目。 は歩いた。
Here we go.
歩き続けた。歩きたかったからだ。歩かなければならなかったからだ。歩かずにはいられなかったからだ。歩くうちに何かが大きくずれていくのには気づいていた。けれどもだからもう立ち止まり方は忘れたことにした。
I pretended I'd forgotten how to stop. Mm-hmm.
師匠、自分の体に手を入れてたんですね。ああ、80回ぐらいからだったかな。体へのダメージが積もり積もって、そうせざるを得なくなった。だからといって、さすがに飛躍しすぎじゃないですか。来ました来ましたよ、見てください。あれ、迎えが来ましたよ。おーい、ここです、こっちです。
Ooh, I'm worried. I'm worried.
ゲームクリアですね。待ってください。あれ、誰が乗ってるんですか？
What's happening here?
暴れてるね。しくじるね。
She's just going in guns blazing?
なんだい、
All subtlety out the window.
救難中から銃をかっぱらってきやがった。森の方へ。彼が狙われても後腐れはなしだよ。何やって、行ってください。時間稼ぎます。
I guess she wants to go out with a bang. She took a big risk there. What if she shot you just in case?
冗談ですよね。本気だよ。ほら、クマに会った時みたいにさ。あれは俗説で危ないんですよ。今回の殺され方や舞台から。
Oh, just stay still
殺人
and
鬼を
pretend you're dead?
条件は他プレイヤーの死亡ではなく殺害である可能性が高い。どうしようもなくなったら自殺を交渉条件に使ったり、死んだふりなんかも効果的なはずなんだ。
Maybe if she has limited ammo. It doesn't look like she does have it. She could have just shot her like 2 times in the head or something and she would have been golden. That was a big risk.
元気そうですね、エッセイさん。同門のよしみで命乞いの一つでも聞いてあげたいところですが、死んでください。おとなしくやられるのはごめんだ。動くな！お前の手にかかるぐらいなら。止まれ！止まれ！勇気！勇気！
Hmm.
自分から死んでやる。師匠は私のこと何と言っていましたか？悪い意味での天才。頭脳という意味では卓越しているが、 違いを時々やらかす。一時は成功するが、やがて自分から身を滅ぼすタイプだったかな。
No more ammo.
変わらず厳しいですね。お、奇遇だね。お前の妹弟子も参加してるみたいだよ。どんなやつなのかね。博士は結構期待してるみたいだったが。なぜですか？なんつってたかな。確か、ふざけるな。あいつには期待している。私よりも隠したの。センスだけの幽霊女が。私に勝てるわけないだろ。私が博士さんの99回を。私が博士さんになる。クラムボンは笑ったよ。クラムボンはカプカプ笑ったよ。これが小さな谷川の底を映した2枚の青い剣刀です。
No, she's really mutilating her.
1
Yep.
週間もかけて初日の遺体と同じものが出来上がった。雨が降っているのにエッセイだったものは
The thing that was essay.
いつまでも燃え続けた。姉弟子だったらしい。それが目の前で燃えている。その事実が変わることのないただの事実が細分不可能なただの現象が細分不可能なただの現象か。
Oh, yeah. This is not going to help her mental state whatsoever, bro. Like, she got stopped from completely breaking down in this one, but it doesn't mean that her mental state is gonna be on an upswing from here whatsoever. Is she going to meet her again? Here we go.
久しぶりだな。お久しぶりです。 シェイクせず捨てやで。コーラって。かしこまりました。
It's different from essay. Not instantly copying her.
生きてたんですね。
ああ、
この前のゲームで小読さんと会って。
ああ、やつから聞いてる。
お待たせいたしました。ごゆっくりお過ごしください。
だいぶ前ですけど、信じろって、意外とお前は得意かもって。あれ、どういう意味なんですか？
自分で考えろ。
同じこと、信じろって、エッセイさんにも言ったんですか？
お前にだけだ。
エッセイさんを殺したのは私です。
そうか。
キャンドルーツのあいつみたいに体をバラバラにして中
Yeah.
身を引きずり出して燃やされるところまで見たので確実に死んでると思いますよ。
I would think so, yeah.
そうか。
私とエッセイさん
Ooh.
どっちに
Man, she is going through it, man. She's trying to find any kind of information that she can get.
エッセイだ。と言ったら変わってくれるのか、今から。
いえ、
なら、そういうことだ。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
私はもう引退したんだ。外野の評価なんざ気にするな。
Oof. Ooh, man, that was rough. That was such a bittersweet moment, right? She's so broken at this point, Yuki. Love.
雪は降る。
Yuki. Snow.
雪は降る。声もなく降る雪は私の窓の半ばを埋める。私の胸を波立てた。それらの希望はどこへ行ったか。また今宵それらの思い出も飛び去りゆく。夜空の限り雪は降る。雪は降る。雪は思い出のように降る。雪は思い出のように降る。ありがとうございました。また明日も教えてくれますか？また明日。飲みすぎだろ。ギムレットには遅すぎる。
Hmm?
酒はもうやめとけ。これの4番を。
かしこまりました。
おい、もうやめろって。この酒は4番までなんだ。
Oh, is she mourning essay?
最後だから。
And she's envisioning essay? Is she hallucinating her?
それでどうだったんだい？勇気と会った感想は。バカ弟子からは卒業できてたかい？私はもう引退している。だから弟子ではない。つまりただのバカだな。相変わらずだね。今時流行んないよ、そんなの。だからおとなしく引退したじゃないか。それで勇気に道を譲ったと。やめるならやめるで別に構わないよ。でも期待してるんですよね。
The other side.
当たり前だろ。お前と同じくらい期待しているさ。体に触りますよ。もう帰りましょう。そうだな。今度はお前におぶってもらおうかな。いいですよ。いや、ダメだ。夢になるといけない。おいおい。
どうなさいましたか？
コープスリバイバー5番を頼む。
What's that supposed to mean? That feels like code.
もしもし。こんばんは。今時間大丈夫ですか？はい、大丈夫ですけど。
なんです。今回のクラウディービーチと同時期に行われたゲームのことなのですが。はい。キャンドル打つほどではありませんが、大波乱の結果だそうです。
Okay. That's gonna be a
プレ
setup.
イヤーが
Wow.
たった3人を残して全滅しました。
Wow. I guess we're gonna be seeing those 3 players in whatever's gonna be coming next for this. And it was held at the same time as Cloudy Beach. Dude, this was awesome. This was awesome, this movie here. I wasn't sure what to expect with it. Because I think in the original series some arcs were better than others, so I wasn't sure what to expect with this one, but this one was really cool. I'm really liking the direction of the story of just seeing how this entire game, like all of these games, how they just mentally wear down Yuki, right, and how it's affecting her. I think that's such a good direction for the story to go in. I really like that. So I'm really satisfied with how they did this entire thing right here. So I'm pretty sure the thing that we saw at the end with Issei is once again, nothing really gets explained in this show. It's all really ambiguous in a way, and it's up to you to interpret it the way that you want to interpret it, it seems like. But it seems like that was, oh shoot, I'm forgetting the name. The teacher, right? It was kind of like her way, the coach. It was her grieving her, and at that moment, and that's why she was drinking a lot, and then seeing her in like as a hallucination, right? I don't know what the corpse achiever number 5, whatever that is, or corpse survivor number 5. I don't know what that thing was all about, but yeah, really cool seeing that. I'm sure we're gonna be seeing Yuki as she goes along. She has now won her 44th game, and as she's gonna be going along, I'm sure we're gonna be seeing her get more and more fucked up. So that's gonna be very interesting to see how she's gonna deal with all of those things, because in this one already she almost completely lost herself, right? She was already pushed to the breaking point, right? And luckily she had Airi there to bring her out of it, but in the next game she might not, right? In the next game she might not. So we'll see how that's gonna go, right? But yeah, that's really interesting. I am loving the fact that they are embracing the entire notion of, you know, this is going to fuck you up inevitably, right? Seeing people die in front of you, and oftentimes being solely responsible for the people's deaths because you're like, well, I want to survive, so I need to kill this person or these people. That's going to fuck you up, obviously. So even as much as you try to run away from it, it's going to fuck you up, and it's fucking everyone up, right? We saw it with Issei as well. She was basically in a similar situation as Yuki, right? I need to keep walking. I need to pretend like there's no other choice. I need to feel like I need something to distract me, right? I need something to distract you, to put all of those other thoughts about killing aside, right? So yeah, that's really interesting. Loving that aspect of this show. Obviously, visually speaking, this show is gorgeous as always, right? This movie is no different. It was absolutely gorgeous. The direction of the show especially is absolutely fantastic, and the voice acting is so good as well. And I really like the vibe of this, the way that it's setting it up, the way there's so much quiet in this show. The show is always so quiet, right? And I really like that. It sets up a really cool atmosphere to it. I guess the one thing that I thought was a bit campy was the thing at the end with Issei coming in with the guns blazing. I was like, okay, this is a bit campy. But apart from that, like, everything else was really cool. Really enjoyed this one. I think it was really good. So I'm excited to see more of it. I don't think there's anything announced as of right now. I also don't know how much of the source material is out, and how much this is adapted of it, but I'm excited, man. I want to see more of it. I wasn't sure going into this if I'm going to, like, I wasn't super excited going into it. I was like, okay, I enjoyed most of season 1, but there were also some low points of it. There were some high points of it that I liked. There were some low points. I wasn't extremely excited to see this. but it exceeded my expectations by a long shot. It was really, really good. And if it keeps going in a direction of, you know, just showing how it's fucking up Yuki, like mentally and stuff, I think that's going to be just a really cool and interesting story to see unfold. I think that's gonna be really interesting. And also I want to see a bit more of the outside organization and outside world and stuff, but I'm sure that's going to slowly but surely get fed, like drip fed to us, right? Because we're getting small pieces of information every now and again, right? So I want to see more of it, but anyways, we'll see, right? This was awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed as well. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!